Transform your space into a cozy sanctuary with pleasant candles, where every scent tells a story. Whether you're unwinding after a long day or setting the mood for a relaxing evening, our hand-poured premium candles fill your home with luxurious aromas designed to uplift, soothe, and inspire. Breathe in our different scents in according with your smell taste, ranging from fresh mountain mist to beach linen, bringing the ocean breeze right to your home. And for long-lasting fragrance, try our luxurious perfume diffusers. Shop now at pleasantcandles.com and light up your senses today.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to my LGBT community. Y'all, some of y'all can make it into heaven. Some of y'all can make it into heaven. Damn it, I've been talking to people. I looked over the paperwork. I looked over the word. I looked over the paperwork. Yeah. I got some good news. Show enough do. Don't worry about it. We're going to go ahead on and get on into it. How y'all living? How's everybody handling themselves? Y'all is alive. What it do? Listen, I was supposed to start on time, but it was like a minute or two late because my computer crashed. Computer just went on out. I lost everything, and I tried to get everything back up in time enough for the show, but I would run out of time, so I just did what I could do and just got a little bit back up. I had a lot of stories, but now I don't have a lot of stories because I lost everything. Let me point something else out to you good people real quick. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Jay for the $4 cash app. I appreciate that right there. If you're new around here, I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show, the Nightly News Show. Subscribe. Like we always say, we got to get our numbers up. I know the numbers look low, and y'all think that I'm new to this YouTube thing here. No, they've been beating me in the back of my head for a long time, and they is preventing the player from growing. They is stunting my growth, and it is mentally bothering me. I think I need counseling or something. Like I always say, I hear my mental, what is that thing called? What is the excuse that people be out here using? My mental state is suffering or something like that. I need a mental health day. Damn it, my mental health down right now. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to pray for me. Y'all go ahead on and pray for our player. Say the 302 Delaware late, but here, Pastor, I appreciate that right there. Milwaukee's up in the building. Y'all come on in. Y'all hit the thumbs up button. Say Baltimore's in it at work with it early. That's what I'm talking about. Get that paper, pay them bills. Showing up the 209 Cali's up in the building. What it do? The ATS shouting up in this thing. Nebraska in the building. I like that right there, y'all. Come on. Mississippi's up in the house. Come on, Mississippi. You don't even need no driver's license. Hell, you don't even got to take the driver's test. You get your damn driver's license. Boy, y'all is really, really doing it big out there in them streets. That's what I'm talking about. Tallahassee's up in this thing. What it do? Did the Hurricanes win? Did the Miami Hurricanes beat FSU? Did the Miami Hurricanes beat FSU? That's what I'm talking about. Canes number 2 out here in the street. But shout out to the state too. Shout out to the, you know what I'm saying? It's still Florida, but boy, nothing like the Hurricanes out here in the doggone street. That has been a rival all my life. You know what I'm saying? My daddy took me to a football game. to multiple University of Miami football games out here in these streets. Because I had this thing called a daddy. Sure enough, had done did. And listen, my condolences if you didn't have one. You know what I'm saying? We got to start blaming our mammies. Blame your mammy if you didn't have no daddy. It ain't your daddy's fault. It ain't your daddy's fault. You got to unless you talk to your daddy and he had done explain that it was his fault. It ain't your daddy's fault. It was a decision that your mammy made. That your mama made because you love her regardless of the decision that she had done made. Because she did the best that she could with what she had. We play with our mamas like that. But not our daddies. It's strange. It's really, really strange. Our mammy can fail us 1,001 goddamn time. But at least she was there. She could have gave your ass some cocaine and heroin. But damn it. But at least she ain't overdosed me. She could have gave you some fentanyl and some reefer. But at least she ain't give me trank. You know what I'm saying? But your mamas can do anything. Your daddy late picking you up once. He ain't shit. Oh, you deadbeat. Y'all play too much. Say, Willie, you always in Milwaukee news. Have you heard about the white off-duty officer shooting a black man? You is lying to me? Is that racist? I got to go and look that up. Not one of our white brothers. Not one of our white brothers. Hell, one of our white kings. One of our white kings that shot a black king. You know, like a chessboard. King. Don't worry about it. Say, but who ranked number one? Say the Bucks. The Bucks is ranked number one. Who is ranked number one in college football? I don't know. Ohio State. That's the Bucks, ain't it? Ohio State is the Bucks. That's what's up. I am just proud that UM is in the top 10. I don't think they've been. Hell, I think that they was in the top 10 like last year too. I don't know. I be forgetting out here in these doggone streets. Say, Willie, did you see the situation in Dallas where the woman is off Earth because she got mad because? Oh yeah. I got that video, and we're gonna go over and talk about that right now. Sure enough, we gonna talk about that right now. That was one of the stories that I was able to grab back after my computer had done crashed, and then I got to go back and be finding and searching stories and stuff like that right there. Sure enough, I'm not gonna hold y'all until we hit 100. I'm not gonna do that to you because it's gonna take too long. We need to just go ahead on and get it popping. Remember yesterday I had done told y'all that I was gonna say something. Say something. Now I could say open your Bibles. I could say that right there. But I'm gonna ask you good people to go ahead on and help. I'm gonna need for the congregation to help. Lend a hand. Help me with this sermon. You know what I'm saying? Help a player with a sermon. Can somebody tell me? This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun to some. Can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me the verse, the book, the chapter, and the verse that typically people use against the LGBT, against our homosexual brothers and sisters? What is that verse? Somebody hit it, and damn it, say it. If y'all, as y'all coming on in here, y'all, please remember go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, except then agree channel, the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe to the website. I'm finna try to educate some of the people who don't even much know. Now listen, you could have thought that you knew what I'm about to say. You could have thought that. Damn it, I just knew that was in the word. Huh? I need y'all help. Because I saw something and I was like, you know what? It looked like half of the LGBT community might can make it on into heaven. Half of y'all might go, I'm just trying to tell you something. Boy. When you learn something, boy, when you remember something, when you see something, you got to go on. Share it with the people. Don't keep it to yourself. So y'all just ain't going to give me the verse that the majority of folks use to tell our LGBT brothers and sisters that the way that they living is wrong. Y'all ain't gonna help? Y'all don't feel like helping?
What is the book of the Bible that the majority of people say, it's in the book that you're not supposed to be hunching somebody that's like you. So we just don't, I thought that we was educated around here. I thought that we were educated real quick. You say, I know it's in the Old Testament. Yes, it's in the Old Testament. I just can't think of the doggone. Hold on. Let me. I gotta ask my la la then. Gotta ask my la la. I was depending on y'all. I was depending on you good people, but I got to go to the internet. Let's see. What is the verse that people say why people shouldn't be homosexuals? Oh, Leviticus 18:22. Leviticus 18:22. Got to be more careful. All right, now why y'all ain't just tell me? I ain't got to get all in your feelings. I'm not finna tear you down. I'm not finna blasphemous. No, I'm not finna do that right there. What does Leviticus 18:22 say? You shall not. Oh, I got to make sure that I'm in the KJV. KJV is what the majority of us grew up learning, the King James Bible, right? All right, listen, I'm not going to tell nobody that. I'm not going to tell nobody that. But just remember, Leviticus 18:22. Did y'all know that says, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind? It is an abomination, which traditionally has been interpreted as a condemnation of all same-sex acts. Let's just say that. Now, I need to go right to the thing because they add a little bit, and I don't want nothing add. I don't want nothing taken away now. I don't want nothing taken away. Let me go to the to it. I don't need my la and shit. Hold on. The KJV. I'm finna help. Now, listen. I am finna help you good people. I promise you that right now. What little thing on right? Is this KJV? This is the Leave Bible. What kind of Leave Bible? I don't know nobody doggone about. Oh, that's not Leave. It's Leviticus. I gotta find the right one. The English. I'm finna help y'all. Watch this. I'm finna show y'all something that a lot of people, they may not have known. Now, where's my Bible doggone thing? Where's Bible.com? Because I don't think. See, because I don't want my la taking sides. Ooh, Bible Hub. We can do it in Bible Hub then. Bible Hub. Do. I'm loving it. What just happened? Bible Hub, thou shalt not. We got it. All right. Now where the thing at? Oh, this is just not right. All right, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. In it's an abomination. In other Bibles, they say man shall not lie with mankind as with womankind, right? Watch this. Did y'all know that nowhere in the Bible tells a woman that she cannot be with a woman? Huh? Did y'all know that? I know. Listen. I grew up in church all my doggone life. I grew up in church. Well, not all my life, but I grew up in church. I'm just finding this the other day, and I'm like, wait a minute. There was no law given to a woman. If you read it in its entirety, it does not say woman shall not lie with woman. It gives you a list of what men shouldn't do. I don't think y'all knew that right there. It gives you a whole list of what men shouldn't do. It does not state a woman should not lie with a woman. I'm just saying. And I use the King James Bible for a reason. That's how we grew up. I don't know about these little new ass little Bibles. I have no idea about the new Bibles. Nope. No. Hold on. Let's just see. See, that's why I don't like. Oh, all right. Bam. Because it gave strict rules. It gave strict rules of who you shouldn't lie down with. Hold on. Now, why they ain't just do it like that? Thou shalt not, yada, yada. The nakedness of a father's wife, daughter, begotten the father, yada, yada, yada. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a father's sister. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a father's brother. You can't be with like your auntie or nothing like that right there. Thou shalt not do with a daughter-in-law. None of that. You like got to be more careful. Thou shalt not be with a brother's wife. Yeah. It don't say nothing about woman on woman. I knew that was a blessing. Listen. All my life, I knew that there's something about this just special. And listen, you cannot be like with your wife's sister unless y'all agree. I'm just saying. It specifically tell you what you shouldn't do. Now I know some people gonna come in and say, Willie, you reading it wrong. I get it. Listen, I read the words in the book. I just read the words in the book. Just saying. Yep, so it is what it is. Because if it's for a man, it's for a woman. I thought about that too, right? The Bible don't have a specific. Wait. The Bible don't have to be specific. Really? While the Bible is being specific. Say, look up Sodom and Gomorrah. If the Bible is not being specific, it would not say should not lie with, damn it, hold on, let me get that thing right. Hold on, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. That's very specific. And then in other books, other Bibles, it say man. The thou shall not, it's man shall not. I was thinking about it too. Well, is they talking about man and woman when they say man? But then when they go on to say womankind, then no, they're just talking about the male. They're just talking about males. Got it. I'm not making up the rules. Now listen. I was like y'all. I was like the Bible say that homosexuality as a whole is wrong. According to the Bible, right. I used to do that fly shit. What? No. Well, I would say it like when people would say something, but because I was never really like that type of Christian and nothing like that, I ain't give a damn what you had then did. I don't care nothing about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never cared about that right there. I don't even pretend to care. You know, but and mind you, I just saw this. So up until last weekend, I thought that it said all. I thought that it said both genders. It don't. When I tell you it's very specific, do y'all even understand it? It's not an abomination for a father to lie with a daughter. It's an abomination for a father to lie with his son because a man shouldn't lay with the same as laying with a woman. So that's automatic. But because it's very specific, the women done got off. God damn it, the women done made it on through. You say, Jesus sent women hunch each other in brothels. He say, man, hunching each other was outlawed back then. I'm just saying, though. Because, watch this. This why it was outlawed. Because they didn't read it through. They didn't read it through. And they didn't have that thought, hold on. He just talking about the men. He ain't talking about the women. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just didn't break it down like that right there. But until, listen. And until y'all can send me some verses, or the verse that says woman shouldn't lie with a woman, and I don't mean your interpretation. Don't give me your interpretation. Give me the word. Yeah, I said the pat on the back where y'all done made over 100. That's what I'm talking about with the thumbs up. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate y'all for being around here. I told y'all that I had a little something for you. A little quick little Bible study because listen. And watch this. I didn't just throw out Leviticus 18:22. No, I read before. I went all the way back up to the kindness of thy son, son's daughter, yada yada yada. I went back to 10. I did 18. Wait, here. It go all the way. Just started 18. I read from damn near 8 all the way down to 24 or something like that right there. Yep. He said, this is why you need the Holy Ghost to interpret the Bible correctly. That's what's up. I agree. Yep. Yeah, you need the Holy Ghost to understand what was just written right here now. That's how people gonna try to jump on me. Well, Willie, you got to be in the spirit. You right. I ain't even argue. I ain't even gonna argue. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is, I was shocked too. So I'm not trying to bash the word or anything. I was just shocked that it didn't say nothing about them all, about women. And you know I like to hold women accountable out here in these streets, but I'm glad that I learned this before I got to the gate. Because I'd have been turning so many of y'all away from heaven. I wouldn't have let y'all in if y'all would have came lesbians and studs and fishes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, look at this lifestyle, baby. The Lord say, But now I'd be like, girl, come on in. Shit. Come on in. Oh. The Lord wasn't talking to y'all. He wasn't talking to y'all. He was talking to us. Move right along. I knew some people gonna be like, Willie, I can't wait. Why? I don't believe that. Listen. Open your own Bibles, do your own Bible study. Don't just take my word for it. Just saying some. I saw a few things out here. And we're gonna start. Here we already started because you know how I play or do it. I'm gonna have to get y'all that one. I'm gonna have to get y'all that one tomorrow then. Because tomorrow is STD Friday. Tomorrow STD Friday. I'm gonna hold that right there. I'm gonna hold that right there until Manana. Show enough feel. We finna go on a ride. We finna go on a little ride. We finna start here in Detroit. We finna go around here to Detroit real quick. Oh man, this is why y'all need insurance. Make sure that you have insurance. Don't be out here slipping on your pimping. Have insurance because you gonna die. You gonna die. It may not be when it's time for you to go, but you gonna leave here. I promise you that right there. Here we got a grandma. We got a grandma who done got killed by her grandbaby. Her grandbaby done killed her grandson, and then knocked himself off. Jesus.
I am Brandon Hudson. We begin with a tragedy at a home in Detroit where police say that a grandmother was shot and killed by her adult grandson, who then took his own life. It is a crime that has police and the victim's family searching for answers this morning. A lot of people mourning. Let's go live to Fox News' Josh Landon with the latest. Josh.
Brandon, good morning to you. Yes, the scene has wrapped up, but the tragedy is still being felt. The focus of that tragedy right behind me, a few steps away from me at that home here in the 20,000 block of Griggs Street in the area of 8 Mile and Wyoming here on Detroit's west side. And as you alluded to, yes, a grandmother shot and killed by her grandson. I want to take a closer look at the grandmother. Let's focus on her. 65-year-old Rosin Wordlaw, shot and killed by her grandson, 24-year-old Corey Oliver, sometime earlier this morning. Please.
Now, why would a 24-year-old grandson kill Nana?
Had been out here throughout the early morning hours. Family members coming out here distraught, very emotional, as you can imagine. It's a very heartbreaking situation. Family telling us mental health definitely a factor here. Detroit police not saying much on the case, but never.
Is it now every time somebody kills somebody that is mental health? Because remember, this is a grandson, so this is a male. Typically, they don't put the mental health on us. They don't, they don't give us that pass. So I wonder why they're doing it right here. Go ahead.
Nevertheless, they're saying their thoughts and prayers are with the family. Homicide unit was here. The medical examiner was here.
You say he wanted some dope money?
Huge crowd again earlier this morning. A very tragic situation. I spoke with a cousin directly related to Rosin Wordlaw, and here's what he said about what he learned about what happened this morning and how the family's dealing with it.
My cousin was killed by her grandson. That he had mental health issues, but they were undiagnosed.
Undiagnosed. So how we know when people got mental health issues then? I thought like they all got to be diagnosed for it to be like a real issue. Can we just... I'm gonna let it go.
He was untreated. The neighbors were saying that he was going around with a gun. And he was threatening people with the gun, and apparently she probably was trying to get the gun away from him, and he shot her and then shot himself. We're prayerful. We've always been prayerful. I actually brought the family together. We had been separated for a long time.
And typically death does bring us together as a family. Go ahead.
So it's even family members I haven't seen in a long time. But it has brought the family together, but we've always been prayerful, always. So there's nothing you can do.
Facts. Ain't nothing you can do. The words that I was trying to come up with, so now we can just diagnose, like we have the ability to diagnose when people have mental health problems. Got it.
And yes, back out here live, a very tough situation for that family. Before you heard from that cousin, Billy Weatherspoon, you can hear the emotion in that video of just how distraught the family was.
Me either. Like, I'm not believing all this mental health stuff. Nope. People been killing, people been dying. So now, all of a sudden, in 2024, 2025, everybody just with the mental health thing. We just got to label some shit. And we be wrong. We be wrong.
Earlier this morning, actually a few people coming by a few moments ago, coming in front of the home, standing in front of it, walking away in tears. Everyone in this...
And then if you is diagnosed with a mental health problem, does that mean that you have a mental health problem? Think about it. There's a lot of people who have been diagnosed with cancer. They ain't got cancer though. Just saying. A lot of kids have been diagnosed with ADHD and ADD and... They're not that. So,
neighborhood says Rosin Wordlaw was a very good person, looking out for her grandson to the best of her ability, but a very tragic situation. Mental health definitely playing a factor here. Brandon, back over to you.
And then for like him saying that this has actually brought the family together, because like a lot of kinfolk he ain't seen in like a long time, and then you just got to think about it. So kinfolk want to come around to see grandma? Kinfolk... The family has been like apart and y'all ain't been like visiting grandma? Damn. Don't seem like they really like the grandma like that. We was busy. We trying to go to school and take care of our own little family stuff. But grandma though? Y'all ain't like Thanksgiving to grandma or nothing? Y'all ain't come around on the 4th? Nothing? Y'all ain't going to church with grandma? Nothing, huh? Y'all ain't checking on grandma? Y'all ain't tending to grandma? Y'all ain't taking grandma to the grocery store? Nothing, huh? Nothing. You ain't coming around there for no sweet potato pie, no oxtails or nothing, huh? So y'all failures. Hell, you don't go around to that good, that good food. Them cornbreads from scratch. That's it that you and your significant other have no idea how to make. You know what I'm saying? You eating that good bread pudding shit. Oh, Jesus. Look. When the last time you had that, damn it, what is that red cake? That red velvet cake that only like your grandma know how to make it, or like your great aunt know how to make that bit. Y'all gonna stop dissing the older folk. Uh-huh. Only one who really know how to make black eyed peas and shit. Y'all just, oh, Jesus. Type of family members are you? I don't know, but moving right along, I ain't gonna get much hold you. Yeah, somebody missing, but yeah, so she grown. Should we talk about? This is important. This is important. My bad for even coming off like that. We need to find all missing people. All missing people. Because a lot of times people don't take you serious. People don't, like, if you're not like a baby, like we really ain't out here with our eyes peeled and shit looking for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you is an adult, we just be feeling like you just made a decision to not wanting to be contacted. We have a dark hued sister who is missing out of Philadelphia, and if y'all know something, y'all please say something, man. The family say that this beautiful sister right here was being harassed. Well, Willie is here to tell you, when you're kind of cute, when you're cute, when you're pretty, hell, when you handsome, as a woman, you'll tend to get harassed.
Urgent search continues for this 23-year-old woman who went missing without
little Slim. Oh, tell you, girl.
a trace. Right. She disappeared over the weekend, and now police and family.
Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Yeah, she was being harassed. She'd probably been stalked, too.
Family asking for your help to bring her home safely. It is Wednesday night. Shari has the night off. The big story on Action News is that desperate search for Kata Scott. Investigators say she went missing while working at an assisted living facility Saturday night in Chestnut Hill. Police saying
she worked with the seniors and came up missing.
There is no recent cell phone or social media activity. They say she has not reached out to family or friends. Action News reporter Brianna Smith joining us live tonight from police headquarters with an update on this investigation. Brianna, you actually spoke with Scott's family tonight.
Yes, Greg. Kata Scott's family says it's out of character for her to not return home or leave her phone off. And now they're even more concerned because she told friends she was being harassed just days before her disappearance. And so now family and friends are putting up these flyers and pleading for help from the public.
I love her. I just need her to come home and be safe. That's what I feel, that she's not safe. And
Kim Matthews has been unable to eat and sleep since her daughter, 23-year-old Kata Scott, was reported missing on Sunday.
I got a quick question, and I don't mean no harm by it. But do we really not eat and sleep? When somebody like be missing or when like tragedy happen, do we really not not eat and sleep? Huh? I'm just asking because I know that it be on people's mind, and you know you don't want your people to look at you kind of funny when you say stuff like that right there. Go ahead.
Since her daughter, 23-year-old Kata Scott, was reported missing on Sunday. Kata's father, Kevin Scott, says the family remains positive as they hang these flyers describing her as 5'6" and weighing 120 pounds.
That baby 5'6" and 125. Yep, sure slim thick. That baby had a daddy.
My oldest daughter, I love her. Last few days been crazy, head spinning.
Matthews says it was just like any other Saturday night. She saw Scott at home before she left for her 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. shift at the terrace at Chestnut Hill on East Abington Avenue. The Penn State grad recently started working at the assisted living facility as she pursued her entrepreneurial dreams.
Creative spirit, very artistic.
Philadelphia police say Scott was last seen leaving work in her black scrubs shortly after she arrived, but now there is no trace of her. Detectives say the facility does not have surveillance cameras, and they recovered her vehicle still parked outside.
You said that there will be an update to this story very, very soon. Yup.
You have a 23-year-old young lady who has completely disappeared. We have no cell phone activity or
or social media activity.
Police say they're also concerned because Kata told friends she was being harassed by someone on the phone.
She did mention it to them, but didn't give any names, names or anything like that. So we're trying to piece everything together to find out exactly who these people are.
Got to be more careful. Look at that sister right there. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there.
Detectives say they're analyzing her cell phone data in hopes of identifying that person, but they remind the community the role they play in bringing Kata home.
If there's 100 pieces to a puzzle, you may think your piece is insignificant. But without your piece, that jigsaw puzzle is not being solved. So I would plead with you, whatever information you have, reach out to the police.
Shout out to Ryan Sean for the $1 cash app. Say, did you hear about Mark Sanchez getting stabbed? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Damn it, I had the video. I'm gonna have to find the doggone video from probably I'll talk about it tomorrow or something like that right there. Shout out to Ryan Sean for the shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash app. You say I didn't eat or sleep when my daughter went missing. Oh wow. Oh, so that's like really a thing. I thought that like people just be saying that like for the news or something like that. I honestly thought that people just be saying that because we be hungry at least. You know what I'm saying?
And police continue to search the area near Kata's job, and they're interviewing her family, friends, and co-workers. We also reached out to her management, who said in a statement that they take their associates' safety and well-being very seriously, and they're fully cooperating with law enforcement, hoping for a positive outcome.
Did they say that the facility that she work at don't have no cameras? What assisted living facility don't have cameras? Now hold on. So she's a graduate of Penn State. She's a graduate of Penn State. She's worked at an assisted living facility, trying to work on her entrepreneurship stuff.
Any other Saturday night, she saw Scott at home before she left for her 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. shift at the Terrace at Chestnut Hill on East Abington Avenue. The Penn State grad recently started working at the assisted living facility as she pursued her entrepreneurial dreams.
As she pursued her entrepreneurial dreams, she worked at 10 to 6. She's a graduate of Penn State. I wonder what did she get a degree in, because the person with a degree from Penn State or pretty much any college don't work the 10 to 6 shift or the 10 to 7 shift. Do you? I don't know too many people with a degree work the overnight shift unless they are still going to school, like to get like your bachelor's or like your master's or something like that right there. But she just started working that job while she's working on her entrepreneurship. So she's not doing anything in the field that she graduated college from. I'm assuming. I don't understand. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash app. He say she's been found. He say I'm a big backing now. You a big backing now? He say you be out here eating. That's what I'm talking about. For real. You say it's healthcare. I understand it's healthcare. I'm in healthcare. Listen, she graduated. She's young. If you got that, people with degrees typically don't work overnight. I'm just saying. Unless you trying to further your education and you work overnight so you can study and all that fly stuff right there. And once you leave there, then you go right to school. But they didn't say that she was. I am just saying I don't think that she's working in her field. You say healthcare got to start at a later shift. I don't know. But she was working on her entrepreneurial ship stuff.
Creative spirit, very artistic.
Philadelphia.
Very artistic stuff and stuff like that right there. You say she got a degree in liberal arts. We were just talking about that right there yesterday, wasn't it? Huh? I'm just saying. You say, Willie, I can't say them words. My son graduated and became a nurse, and he has been on the night shift ever since. Listen. Your son, he graduated and he became a nurse, right? I should have been more specific. At a assisted living facility, though. I understand you working a night shift at a hospital. I get that. I get it. I'm just saying, typically, with your degree, young girl, unless you just like nights. All right, because nights kind of do be smoother than the day shift. But also, if she graduated as a nurse, you would typically work 3/12s or like the 4/12s, right? You work 8-hour shifts. Typically. That ain't what the young girls do. Typically. I'm not all. And I could be 1,000% wrong. I just wanted to bounce back to the way they said that these people ain't had no damn cameras. Hold on.
Be safe. That's what I feel, that she's not safe. And
Kim Matthews has been unable to eat and sleep since her daughter, 23-year-old Kada Scott, was reported
And she 23. Overnight?
missing on Sunday. Kada's father, Kevin Scott, says the family remains positive as they hang these flyers describing her as 5'6" and weighing 120 pounds.
It's my oldest daughter. Love her. Last few days been crazy. Head spinning.
Matthews says it was just like any other Saturday night. She saw Scott at home before she left for her 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. shift at the terrace at Chestnut Hill.
I'm 2,000% wrong. Like I said, I could be wrong. I guess it just take me back to like when I was coming up, people who graduated at a assisted living facility with a 4-year degree, typically not working overnight. You say I worked a night shift at Wayne County Jail. I understand. See, well, let me be more clear. Maybe you all have never worked in an assisted living facility. Just saying. Well, they're not all the same. Moving right along. But if y'all know something, y'all say something. Try to help find that baby before some tragic happen, because that's typically not what a person want. For their loved ones to never come back. We always want people to come back. We want the people to come back. Oh, speaking of working like the night shift at the county jail and stuff like that right there, we got a county jail story. To where we finna talk about decisions. Decisions. Boy, I try to tell y'all the truth. Don't people who work corrections get paid, right? You would think that correction officers, they typically get paid. I was a correction officer, but all right. How much are correction officers getting paid in Florida? Let's see what they're averaging now. They're doing like approximately 21 an hour to 22 an hour, so about 40 to 46 thousand. They're like starting. And with a higher rank, you can do like 65,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? But like starting $22 an hour, and trust and believe in me, you gon' get the overtime. So that 40 will like immediately be 60, 70. You know what I'm saying? Hell, we were eating up that overtime back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Doing 80 and 90 out here in these streets, but that was so long ago. I'm just saying. So typically, correction officers, they got that paper. They be getting that paper because they're going to work and they're going to do some overtime and stuff like that, right? He say most nurses that work overnight live a wild life. I'm just saying, facts. And I would tell y'all, most nurses who work overnight work at hospitals. Most nurses work most RNs. Most RNs ain't working overnight at a living facility, at a assisted living facility. You may have 1 or 2 or 5. Just saying though. Just saying. Anyway, you say I made good money being a correctional officer. I've been working for Wayne County for over 30 years. Oh hell yeah, you getting the bag. Yeah, you getting the bag. Yeah. I was down there in Dade County, getting the bag. Bitch, I ain't playing. You say, well, these kids not like to be in front of management today. They are afraid of having that kind of power around them, so they can't do the things that they want to do and get away with it. You got a point right there. Oh, hell yeah, you got a point right there. Listen, me personally, I've always liked the night shift. I always liked the night shift, but for some reason, I've been having to work morning shifts. You know what I'm saying? And with morning shift, you got supervisors and shit like that. People all in goddamn business. People, this is why I like to work by myself. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like to work outside. I don't like to be in the buildings. But it's that daytime shit. These young folk, they do not want to be around supervisors, management. They really, really don't. They be walking on pins and needles because they don't know how to function around them a lot of times. He said, well, I only see Africans work that shift. Trying to tell you, all this shit's here. Listen, we have a correction store. We got a correction store. We're going on to grab this correction store out of Clayton County. We got correction officers who have gotten arrested. Just go ahead on and listen.
The Clayton County Sheriff says he has a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to bringing contraband into his jail, no matter who you are.
Sheriff Levon Allen has arrested 2 of his own corrections officers for allegedly smuggling drugs into the jail and an inmate for receiving the contraband. Fox's Angelique Proctor has the story.
The captain tells me contraband is a huge problem here at the Clayton County Jail. He says inmates will pay $1,500 for a cell phone charger or even $3,000 for a cell phone.
Oh, Jesus, wait, hold on. I was finna talk crap about them. How much? Bitch, a chop? No. Wait a minute. She said one of these right here. Hold on, dog. That baby said one of these right here. Did it be $1,500? Shit. Y'all don't wrap that shit up and put that shit in plastic. All right, go ahead. I didn't know the story, but go ahead.
There's a stigma about law enforcement that there's a blue wall of silence and we protect our own.
The accused, Ashley Victoria Lewis Allen, and canine officer LaShawn Branch.
Man, if y'all don't look at LaToya them. Look at LaToya and shout out, baby, I'm having tattoos on the neck. I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks is bad. People, I like to go it on the point out. Baby got a tattoo on her neck. I don't know why that baby would mess up her neck. And she's not like an ugly chick, so why would you mess up a pretty smile and everything with big ass tattoos on your neck? We don't even know what that shit right there say. Latasha, whatever her name is.
The accused, Ashley Victoria Lewis Allen.
Yeah, her name Ashley. Damn, Ashley.
Allen and canine officer LaShawn Branch.
His name LaShawn? Go ahead.
Are correction officers who were sworn to uphold the law. But the captain says they broke it by smuggling drugs on their person to give to inmates.
It is tough because it's just a reminder that we still, after all the warnings from the sheriff, after warnings from other command, after officers being arrested, even at our roll calls.
Remember, notice he said even after our officers been arrested doing roll call. Remember I did that story? They was in roll call and they arrested workers before the shift started. I did that video.
That people are still willing to put themselves at risk and other officers at risk, inmates at risk, to bring contraband into the jail.
The captain says the employees go through a metal detector but hide the illegal substances on their person. It was actually employees watching surveillance cameras that noticed unusual activity.
We have a checkpoint, but the problem is if you put something completely on your person, it's difficult.
You got a pack of square. This got about 16. Hold on. Hell no. Is that them Newport 100s in the box? That's them 100s in the box, bitch. That's the long ones. Go ahead.
Completely on your person. It's difficult to find that in a checkpoint.
Captain Bennett says inmates will pay top dollar for these items. Lewis Allen reportedly told jail officials she was having financial problems.
Remember I just had to ask y'all, well, how much is like corrections making right now? She the reason why I was having financial problems. I was having financial problems. That's why I had to go ahead on and bring in the charger too.
Having financial problems and turned to selling contraband. Sheriff Allen says 3 are arrested now, including an inmate who received the contraband, but the investigation continues.
The sheriff is not tolerating it at all. He has a zero tolerance policy of it, and you will be found and you will be arrested.
The inmate who was arrested in all of this is Don Sheldon Lowe. He was charged with hijacking a motor vehicle and a probation violation. In Clayton County, Angelique Proctor.
I can't. God, that baby say 1,500 though. Y'all, no. Now listen, I do understand that I would never put myself in a situation for me to go to prison. Ever. I think. This is 3, 6, 9. I think this is a phone. This that 12,000. That 3,000, 6,000, 9,000, 12,000. Damn. I wonder how much a pill going for. How much a pill going for in the jet? Shh. That might be $100 a pill. Might be $2. I don't even know. But would you take a chance for $3,000 just for a phone? Just a phone. It ain't gonna hurt. No. I think I'd just be too scared. I think that I would just be so scared of getting caught that I would feel like I'm being sought up anyway. And if I feel like I'm being sought up, I'm damn sure I ain't doing it. But y'all can keep them little petty ass little $3,000. Damn, you keep that little petty ass little $3,000. Man, damn it look she in a choir too. She got her Jesus piece on her neck. That that's against the book. But she got her Jesus piece on her neck. She got a wonderful smile. She was happy to be an officer. She got the little low cut thing going on. It looked like she would make like a good wife and a good long-term relationship person or something. She looked like a good baby mama. You know what I'm saying? She just got that joyful look. And I had that joyful look too if I get $3,000 a phone. $1,500 for a piece of wire. Say that was perks on that tape. That's them blue pills. Got to be more careful. Just done gave it all up. Moving right along, I ain't gonna be much on you. Decisions. Can't beat it, boy. We as the people. Yeah. Now listen, I do not blame them for taking the chance. I promise you I don't. Only because I know how things go behind them bars. I know how it go behind the bars. The inmates run y'all. In case y'all don't know, and y'all be thinking that the correction officers have the power and the authority. Not really. Well, hell, the only reason that they do have power and authority is because the inmates allow correction officers to have the power and the authority. But any officer who has any person who have worked corrections have a real understanding any given time. You don't run that. You really don't run that. You said, how is she going to receive the money? Really, if he in jail? Well, here I think that they be having people like on the outside, cash app them, and well now because you can do like the cash app stuff like that right there, and probably Zelle them and stuff like that. Having their little la-las or something. I send officer such and such 5,000. You know what I'm saying? She looked out for me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's how they doing it. He said, no, she don't, Shirley. Just like who she is, a single baby mama. That's just how she look. Baby, a single baby mama. Say, no, she don't, Shirley. Gotta be more careful. Yeah, nah. Listen. Move right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. She say she sent her a check on that 100K. On that 100K Jeep. That's who she look. That's who she look like. She might do got a 100K Jeep outside. With financial struggles. Baby say I was having a few problems with some money. And these handsome ass men behind bars who I get to watch them take showers and shit offer me some money and stuff if I just, do a little something. That's why the women love to work in the men's facility. Especially if they like on shower duty. Bitch on shower duty. Bitch lose their mind in that move. You know what I'm saying? All them meats. You get all them meats. Did you get the pick of the little? Do y'all understand that a woman gets the pick of the litter in a male's prison? She get to see, it depends on what shift that you working. Do you actually get to see them bathing and stuff like that right there? But she get to see the males, their body structures. She get to listen to them talk. So she get the pick of the litter. Uh-huh. Hell yeah. That's what's up. It's a beautiful thing. Say Willie lying through his teeth about her. I don't know that, baby. I do not know that, sugar. Sure enough, don't. Oh, well, I do know that she's a bad decision maker. But anyway. Move right along, 7:59 to the hour, man. As y'all come on in, y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Y'all, we trying to grow. I can't grow without you good people. Damn it, if I don't hurt your feelings or something like that, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm just here for entertainment. I'm here to try to make you laugh, smile, and just pay attention to some news, some stuff that you probably normally would never even look at. I'm sorry. We have a mother who is seeking justice, though. We have a mother who is seeking justice. Now, I don't know how many stories I have ever did or how many stories that you have even heard. I've never heard of, let's see, have I? I've never heard of a 5-year-old girl being beaten and sexually abused by other children of the same age. I think this how the story go. We got a mother who's seeking justice.
Wanting justice. She says her 5-year-old daughter was beaten, abused, and traumatized. I'm Katie Houston.
And I'm Damon Maloney. We first learned about this after...
And I want to say this ahead of time. We finna see some real feelings. Finally.
Receiving multiple phone calls and emails about a Facebook post detailing the violent attack.
News 5's Nadine Abusada sat down with that mother who wants everyone, Nadine, to know what happened to her daughter.
Katie, Damon, we want to warn those that are watching that what you're about to hear and see may be graphic and disturbing as a mother demands answers and justice for her daughter. Is she a mini you?
Yeah, she literally will crack you up. Like, she's so proper, the way she talks, everything about her is just like bubbly.
When talking about her 5-year-old daughter, Antavia Kennebrew lights up.
She is very, very affectionate.
But sadly, that joyful spirit
it was horrible.
Is broken.
The bubbly 5-year-old, I know she was not there no more.
We're not naming the child or showing her face because she is a minor. But this horrific story begins on September 13th. Antavia says she left her 5-year-old daughter at a family member's house. Then she got a call. Her daughter was missing. When she arrived, the little girl was already in an ambulance.
I could not recognize my daughter. Her hair was ripped out of her head. She had blood and bruises all over her. Her nails was filled in dirt, and she was unresponsive.
Antavia says her daughter was taken to a wooded area where a group of children attacked her. The allegations, which include sexual assault, are too disturbing to share with you.
That is so evil. It's so evil.
News 5 reached out to Cleveland police regarding this incident. What can you tell me about this investigation involving a 5-year-old allegedly being assaulted?
It is an active investigation that the Cleveland Division of Police is conducting at this time.
In a statement, the department confirmed that the Sex Crimes and Child Abuse Unit is actively investigating a case involving multiple children under the age of 10, both as victims and as suspects.
And we have to protect the rights that the victims have, just as well as the suspects in these cases.
Antavia says her daughter spent about a week in the hospital. The moment she opened her eyes,
she was screaming. When she woke up, she said, "They killed me." She thought she was dead.
The memories came flooding back.
To hear your baby say that she dead, what? A 5-year-old shouldn't even know that word. Like,
how is she now?
She's struggling mentally and behaviorally. She say things that she never said before. More violent, more suicidal things.
She says now her focus is on just 2 things: making sure her daughter heals and getting justice. You posted about it. Why? Why did you want to speak out regarding what happened to your daughter?
Because I needed justice for my daughter.
So when you say justice, what does that look like?
Everybody involved in the pain that was inflicted on my daughter, they get what they deserve.
As of now, no charges have been filed in this case, and Cleveland police reiterate that it is still under investigation. For Tavia, she has legal representation, and she plans to keep fighting until she gets justice. Damon, Katie, truly a heartbreaking story.
Nadine, disturbing to hear, and we know you'll continue to follow through as police continue to work through the case.
Careful. Gotta be more careful. That's deep. Now, I like the question was, okay, so who had attacked her? They say that a group of youngins under the age of 10 brutally beat her, snatched the hair out of her head. Jesus, look at her hair gone. Look at it. And sexually assaulted a 5-year-old? That's deep. She say, where's the father at? When she got there, the baby was already in the hospital. Imagine your child coming to, waking up. They killed me. Damn. That, hey, man. Listen, now, for what she said at the end, I do understand that you gotta try to kind of hold your stuff together when you're on national TV, but it be times to where I just be wanting the person to snap sometime. I be wanting people to just go in at least one. Y'all ain't got to do it all the time that y'all speaking after something hadn't happened to your babies. Not all the time, but damn it, just give me one.
That was inflicted on my daughter, they get what they deserve.
See, that's...
As of now, no charges have been regarding what happened to your daughter.
Because I needed justice for my daughter.
Justice for her daughter.
So when you say justice, what does that look like?
See, right here. I'm so bad with it. Look. Right here, when you say justice, what do you mean, Mr. Williams? I hope them little motherfuckers die. I hope they burn in hell. God damn it, I hope they mama failed me. Oh, Jesus. Now, I know what y'all think. Willie, you would never say that on national TV. Yes, I would. I got a YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow. What is y'all talking about? Everybody else do what they need to do to go on and get their numbers up. But I actually would. I actually would say exactly what I'm thinking. Listen, I've always been like this. I ain't just decided to get like this. But I said on national TV, I sure enough would. I hope they mammies burn in the head. Damn it, they grandmama don't make it. Bitch, listen, that little bitch got cancer in their family. I hope it eat them up. I say stuff like that. Because all that I would see is my 5-year-old hair snatched out, beaten, and done been got felt on like that, and they killed me. I got you. Ooh. I got you. We straight. No. I'm gonna take care of Daddy gonna take care of this right here. I promise you. Ooh, I promise you. I'm looking for everybody under 10. But I promise you. Where they at? Oh, listen. Now I wanna shout out this mother, and I wanna shout out the one who is sitting next to her, and the other lady who is sitting next to her. Because a lot of times, y'all, we do not get to see our darker hue sisters conduct themselves in what I would deem in a good light. We see it sometimes, but I don't see the emotion. Especially, y'all know, when we talking about when these people be losing their children. Like when they be losing their kids be dead. I don't see them get emotional. A lot of them, they be trying to cry. They be trying to show hurt and pain, and they traumatized, shit like that. This mother's child has not even died. She's not dead. Listen.
Lights up.
She is very, very affectionate.
But sadly, that joyful spirit
It was horrible.
is broken.
The bubbly 5-year-old. And I know she was not there no more.
In case y'all new around here, I do a whole bunch of stories about mothers losing their children, and they come on television and have an interview. I've probably seen maybe 1 or 2 throughout all of the years. I'm gonna give it. I've saw 5 out of all these years that I have done it to where a mother is crying like this, which lets me know, just in my mind, that you really love your baby. You really, really care about your baby. Now, I do understand that we all grieve different. I get that right there. I get it, but I just don't get it. I don't see how you can talk about what just happened to your baby. It's fresh, and they just don't start running down your face. I just don't get that part. I really, really don't. And I can still say, I do understand. We all grieve different.
We're not naming the child or showing her face because she is a minor. But this horrific story begins on September 13th. And Tavia says she left her 5-year-old daughter at a family member's house, serving to share with you.
That is so evil.
You see her friend? Her friend trying to hold it together, but her friend is crying too. I don't know if that's friend and or family. I don't know. But I've seen this type of cry before. A lot in life.
It's so evil.
News 5 reached out to Cleveland police regarding this incident. What can you tell me about this?
I'm just saying, this is a horrible situation. Now, she dropped the child. The child was at somebody else's house, at family's house. I don't. Do you jump on family members or whoever house she was over? Do you shoot shit up? You know what I'm saying? Like wow. We're going to have to get to the bottom of it. But, I can almost guarantee you that she would never, and I mean never, let her child stay over somebody else's house, visit, or play at someone else's house. I wouldn't blame after that right there. Like, I wouldn't blame her. Hell, her child ain't gonna want to spend no time or no nights or just any daytime over friends or family. Hell no. Remember what happened the last time? You know what I'm saying? You say, Willie, why didn't they notify her when the baby got attacked? That's a good question. Maybe they notified. Well, she did say when she got there, the baby was in the ambulance. So she was already on her way to the hospital. So I'm under the assumption that they called her. But by the time they got there, the ambulance had done got there before she had done got there. Which I can kind of understand where people may say, hey, you should have called me first. Well, technically, it's best that they, if they had them call the ambulance first, it's always good to call the help first. It's always good to have them on their way. Now, maybe the mama was further than the ambulance, and just the ambulance had just done got there early. Or, yeah, before she got there. Shout out to Trey for the $7 cash app. I appreciate that right there for the thank you. That's what's up. Thank you. I appreciate it for real. Sad story, y'all. These are the type of things that's going on out here in these streets. They is going on out here in these streets. You never know when it's going to happen. You never know who it's going to happen to. I don't even want to say, hey, you just got to be prepared, but because how can you prepare yourself for something like that? Like you don't expect that. I expect you to die and get shot or ran over, stabbed, something like that right there. I don't expect your head to get snatched out at 5 years old and then you get assaulted and then get sexually assaulted by children. Like, I don't. But now I guess we got to expect that right there too. You know what I'm saying? Move right along. I ain't going to eat much hold you. Hopefully you guys, I'm not a downer. I don't want to be a downer. We have a couple. And I guess I got to say that there is a loving couple. Because the things that a loving couple do. Did I do the story? No, I didn't. I didn't do this story right here. But we have Houston parents who have been charged in the death of their 2-month-old little boy. Here you go.
Now to a story where a 2-month-old child has died. A local man and woman are facing charges in the death of the 2-month-old, and it all happened in September of 2024. Leslie Delsport spoke to the prosecutor in the case. Leslie, what do they have to say?
Yeah, Rashi, that's right. I was in court this morning, and the father is facing capital murder charges, and the mother is facing charges of injury to a child. But here's a quick recap of what happened in court. Now, 27-year-old Damari Alston came before a judge today along.
Shot a player off having tattoos on his neck. Ain't saying people tattoos on his neck and his face is bad. People just like to point out, got a tattoo on the neck and the face. Here we go.
Alongside his attorney to discuss his bond and conditions. The prosecution went over the probable cause and read details about the case, such as the child's injuries, findings from a CPS investigation, questionable text messages between the parents, and deleted search history from the father's phone. Now, the judge set a bond at $2 million for the dad, and he was told he cannot have any contact with children, including his older child, who was a toddler. Now, as far as the mom, her bond was set at $250,000, and she did not make an appearance in the courtroom, but her attorney was present. And
his bond is $1 million and hers $250,000.
Did speak with the prosecutor after. Here's what she had to say.
There's already a CPS investigation going on originally where the child had been injured at 10 days old. And so then these injuries occurred when the baby was 2 months old. And so due to the fact that they weren't following court conditions that were already in place and his lack of ties to the community, we felt that the bond needed to be high.
Boy, they gonna whoop him in jail.
They were having unsupervised contact with the baby and not following the court conditions that had been in place previously. And then ultimately the baby was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced deceased.
Oh, they was having unsupervised. So I want y'all to understand this. They not finna get, well, let's just say he's not finna get a lot of time because of what happened to the baby. The court order violation is gonna get him the majority of his time.
The bond of the father remained at $2 million, and then the mother's bond, Trinity Perez, is at $250,000. Obviously, they are also given, if they were to make bond, a long list of conditions, including house arrest, no contact with children under the age of 17, remain in Harris County, things like that. We believe that the father actually committed the offense of capital murder where he caused the injuries to the child. And then injury to by omission is, as a mother, we have a duty and an obligation to protect our children, to seek adequate medical treatment for them when they are injured. And so we believe she did not uphold that duty and the father caused injuries. And there were
So the father caused injuries and she did not, I guess, protect the child, or she knowingly knew what he had done did and didn't tell on him or something like that right there. That gets you $200,000. Damn, that sucks.
Text messages and searches that indicated that there had been ongoing abuse of the baby. Now the baby was only 67 days old, and so there's only so much time that could pass. But throughout that time, their relationship with the mom and the dad showed that the child had been being injured multiple times.
The child been injured multiple times, and they have evidence due to text messaging and all of that. Remember, the mother has a duty to tell, to try to protect, to save her baby. Yeah, that's like a parent duty, right? That they still gave her $200,000 knowing that this been going on. Why that baby ain't got a $2 million bond?
We knew about the incident when he was 10 days old, already having broken bones. You know, if babies are moving, they shouldn't have any bruises, bumps, or broken bones, certainly.
10 days old, baby got broken bone. Could you as an adult, if you break a bone, you gonna holler, you gonna scream, you gonna need some perk 30s. You know what I'm saying? You may need a little bit of that fitting on a little coat. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna holler. Dog, a 10-day-old baby? And then the baby didn't die until the baby got to 67 days.
We'll have additional court settings. Eventually the cases will be presented to a grand jury, and then a grand jury will decide whether to true bill or no bill the cases, and then we'll continue through the court process.
Now, loved ones of the defendants.
I don't like her hair. It's too much.
We're in court today, and we did try to speak with them after the hearing, but they did decline a chance to speak out with us. Reporting live in Dallas.
I just don't understand how the mother gets the $200,000. You know your baby body's being broken up day after day after day. You know this. You don't report. You don't fight him back. You don't do anything. You don't tell him 2 broken bones is enough. Yeah, they treat the baby like a rag doll. And you know what's crazy? You cannot tell me that she did not do anything while knowing the way that the child was being abused. How do they know she did not abuse the child? How do they know that one day she didn't step on the child's chest or something like that right now? How do they know that one day she didn't punch the baby in the chest or something? You know, broke the baby arms and shit like that and tell the child to shut up and go to sleep. How do you know that she did not? Well, hell, why we just can't say that she did abuse the babies because she knew what was happening and didn't stop it? Shouldn't that be abuse? That should be at the highest level of neglect and abuse, even though she allegedly didn't cause any of the broken bones or, you know, the bruises or anything. When I tell y'all these bitches get treated so good, they get treated better than the babies. Women, grown women get treated better than children. 200,000. They got to come up with what? $20,000? She got to come up with 20,000. Her baby daddy need the 200. 20 stack. Listen, man, that shit. I'm pretty sure that there's somebody in your family who want a hunch. You got a cousin who always been liking you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I got this 20, but just saying, what's up? You want to get out of there, don't it? You say her wig too far back. Is you talking about that lovely sister at the end who I had done said, I don't like her wig. It's something about her wig, though. Her head look like it's in it, but it's like it's too much. I don't know, like if it's, I think it's just this side that's just throwing me off. Hell, it looks like the hair is like lift off the head. It's something that's just throwing me off. Is it me or I'm just being petty? I don't know. I think she need to like pat it down or something like that right there. But I don't know when it's gonna change. I don't know if it's ever going to change, but it'd be ridiculous how women get treated, especially when it comes down to their children. Her body, her baby, though. Her body, her baby. Let's see what a few of these people had them say inside their comment section. You say, why can't child abuse be treated the same way why can't child abusers be treated the same way as a child was? Oh, I'm in agreement with that right now. You say, wild ass. Carried the baby for 9 months and let Buddy do this. He hated that baby and did not want it. Now, can we also say she hated that baby and did not want it? Can we also add that in because if she allowed it? And so many people out there would have gladly adopted that poor baby and given him a beautiful life. He said, how can you put your hands on a 10-day-old infant? Automatic death penalty for both usuals. They were When is the last time we death penalized a female? I can't remember. You say, oh, this is so sad. They found this baby broken bones at 10 days. Oh, you say, why in the heck would they allow around the baby again? Remember, they violated now. supervised or not. Remember, they was not supervised. So shouldn't somebody down there at the state, whoever's supposed to be supervising them, didn't do their damn job, shouldn't they be charged too? You say that is a red flag. You say if you ever needed one. It's this is just, I guess, y'all like it, I love it. Y'all like it, I love it. Yep, you just keep on having these little babies, and it just is what it is. Should we do, hold on, because that right there for money. Oh, all right. I'm going to give y'all this one, and I'm finna go ahead and get on up out of here. What do my lights look like? What do my lights look like? I need your support around here in these streets, man. Y'all subscribe. Help a player out here. Help a player out. Shout out to DJ for the $3 cash app. I appreciate that right there. We have a situation. Houston. We have a problem. We have a representative, a rep. We got a representative who, Cecil Brockman, who is accused of trying to hunch a 15-year-old out here in the street. Now, isn't a representative like a congressperson? He probably was a part of this shutdown. I don't need much know, but damn it, they say he tried to liberate a 15-year-old. Here we go.
Good afternoon. We have some breaking news out of Guilford County. North Carolina Representative Cecil Brockman has been arrested and charged with statutory rape of a 15-year-old victim. Fox 8's Gretchen Stanger joins us live now from outside of the Guilford County Courthouse in Greensboro, where Brockman will have his first court appearance later today. Gretchen, get us up to speed. What do we know about all of this so far?
Gretchen, she named after her grandma.
Yeah, Madison, that's right. Cecil Brockman has been accused of multiple sex crimes and will go before a judge today at 2 at this courthouse. Brockman represents Guilford County in the House of Representatives. He was arrested yesterday for 2 counts of indecent liberties with a child and 2 counts of statutory rape. Court documents show the victim was 15 at the time of the alleged incidents. This is video of Brockman from an interview with Fox 8 from 2016. Court documents show Brockman was not given bond. The documents state that because of his status as a state representative, he has access to abundant resources to help him fight from prosecution.
That's how he got the 15-year-old with them eyes.
It also states he has made attempts to contact the victim by locating which hospital the juvenile was in, and he has gone as far as using his status to get information on where the victim was. The House Democratic leader Robert Reeves released a statement saying, quote, "As we continue to learn more about the allegations against Representative Brockman this morning, it has become clear that he is unable to continue serving in the House of Representatives. Representative Brockman must resign immediately." Now, we have reached out to his office, to Representative Brockman's office for comment, but we have not heard back at this time. I will be in court today at 2 for his first court appearance, and I will bring you the latest in the later shows. In Guilford County, Gretchen Stinger, Fox 8 News.
Gretchen, thank you. For those who don't know, Brockman is a Democrat who represents District 60 in the North Carolina House. That includes part of Guilford County. According to the North Carolina House Democrats website, Brockman has been a member of the House of Representatives since 2015. He's originally from High Point and has a degree in political science from UNC Charlotte. The North Carolina Democratic Party also weighing in, issuing this statement saying, in part, it calls on Representative Brockman to immediately resign, saying, quote, "The profound seriousness of these criminal charges makes it impossible for him to effectively represent his community."
Possible. Somebody should have told the state representative that if one more mango season, he would have been in the clear.
Side of the Guilford County.
The age of consent in South Carolina is 16, but it's actually, hell, it's 14, but the Romeo Juliet, but it's 16 for unrestricted. So unrestricted mean that thing ain't got to be restricted no more once you hit 16 out here in these streets. For some reason, we think that it's really a different 15 to 16. But anyway, one more mango season. That's all you had to wait. He couldn't wait. He couldn't wait. That goddamn mango fell off the tree a year too soon. He done put them eyes on the baby out here in these streets. He done entice a little something. He was round now. He was probably one of the ones who tried to get some health care for the illegals. And if he was, he need to be way out there. Damn it, he need to be locked up there. Yeah, he'll fight for the wrong crew. You can't be hunting the minors and fighting for illegals. They do that at. He say, Willie, if you notice, there's a whole lot of minor attracted people in the Senate and in the House of Representatives lately. Man, the higher you go up, the more money that people make. Listen, the more money that people make, people still can't be like outwardly who they is, but you can delve into the things that you like just a tad bit more because you got the funding to do it. You know, you got the name to do it. You got ways to cover some things up, and because you may be a part of certain groups who is all down with doing certain stuff, especially a MAP group. Because I do believe the people who got that paper, they doing some strange, and they got the hook up with all the minors. They get like the best minors out here, and leave y'all with the stragglers. You know what I'm saying? And hell, that's probably why they be fighting to keep the illegals around here. The illegals got kids. Hell, that's probably why they be separating them from their parents. Just saying. Knowing that if they keep telling them, come on around here, and try to make it to the sanctuary city, stuff like that right there. They know that the children, if they get caught all up and shit like that right there, the children are going to be separated from their parents. Fine. We need for them to be separated from their parents so then they can go over here, and then we got to connect with people over here who going to bring them over here. And we gon', you know what I'm saying? So see, the things that like a lot of us may be doing, like on like the middle class level, the poverty level and shit, ain't got none on the well-to-do level and the rich and the super rich levels. Shit. I'm gonna say that they having the time of their life. Now I know we don't condone what they may be out here doing or what they is doing, but when you able to do what you want to do, you can tend to enjoy your life better. We might not agree because, you know, it's morally wrong. They is enjoying their life better. And that's why a lot of them actually be living longer than us. You know what I'm saying? Say, well, you better be quiet. You're talking too much. Let me go and leave some of that right there alone. But when you get to live the life that you actually want to live, like I be trying to tell y'all. I be trying to tell y'all. For real though. A lot of y'all is trying to live the life that people have been put on you, and y'all fight this shit every day. Listen, when y'all be fighting against how other people have taught you to live, y'all do know that them people tell you that you fighting the devil. That devil on you when you trying to do stuff other than what we told you that you should be doing. If you're going against the grain, it's that devil got you trying to, you know, follow your own understanding. That's why people be getting in so much mess though, because it's really a fight. It is really a fight of how you've been indoctrinated and things that you have been taught. and the things and the way that, you know, society tells us to live and stuff like that. It's a real fight, dog. That's why we be so stressed out. We be trying to hide stuff and really, really keep shit a secret and all that, because if the people knew, they won't be our friends and family anymore. And all you really want to do is just live the life that you want to live, you know. But you don't want to disappoint mama them, auntie them, the community them. You don't want to disappoint other people and shit. That's why that saying behind closed doors is real talk. Behind closed doors is a beast, boy. And y'all know what I'm talking about, because we all got a behind closed door story. Everybody on the planet got a behind closed door story. Whether if it ain't nothing but you digging your boogers and tasting it. Something petty like that right there, but you got it behind the closed door story. Your family wants you to go to school to be a lawyer. You want to be a scripper. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you fighting against yourself. You don't want to do that little law shit. Parents want you to be a doctor. Bitch, I want to sell that monkey. You know what I'm saying? People want you to be a chemist and shit. Bitch, I want to rap, man. They may have good thoughts for you, but until you doing you, you're miserable. You literally is miserable. And I do think that we lose time in our lives because of it. Now, I do understand, listen, you need a way to make you some paper and be able to take care of yourself and don't be dependent on the people who had to raise you. I do understand that there's certain careers and trades and shit that you should be trying to acquire because it pay what it pay, and you can tend to have a better life if you make the money. Money solves all problems. So I understand why the parenting would tell, hey, you need to go in this field. You need to go ahead and do this right here. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But it still don't change the fact that people want to live their own life and do exactly what they want to do. And it makes them more happy when they doing exactly what they want to do. When they laying around kicking it with their friends and shit, living from pillar to post, borrowing $23 from you. You know what I'm saying? But they clean to death next week at the club and shit like that right there. Yeah, listen, they be enjoying their life. We'll look at it as, but bitch, you broke out here in these streets, though. Bitch, you got to keep begging a bit. And not even much understanding that we the ones who be stressed out because we trying to do things the right way. I'm just saying, though, when you really think about it, I be like, well, are they winning? Or am I winning? I don't know, man. Whew. Man, give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all made it to the end of the Night Nightly News around here in these streets, man. Thank y'all for joining the player. I hope that you all enjoy it. I really, really do. If you're new around here, subscribe. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Let me get that on off the screen. Yep, because my computer had them failed earlier and I couldn't even pull back up them doggone stories and stuff like that. But y'all just please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, accept and agree channel. And watch the standalone videos. I really do appreciate that right there. You say if you want to be a rapper, don't have kids. Now that's a real good thing to say. That's a really, really good thing to say. He said, don't y'all like cleaning toilets, family? He said we 8th generations of custodians. That's what's up. That's what's up. Listen, man, as long as y'all enjoying your doggone self, man, don't let these people fool you out here. And I do understand. Listen, like I always say, I understand. It's good to get that good career and that good trade and all that shit because it brings you money. It brings you money. But truth be told, I think maybe not even the majority, but I would think about 30 to 40% of people who have the good degrees, well, the good paying degrees and the good paying trades, I think that they're miserable. I think that they is on the verge of removing themselves from earth. I believe that they do more drugs than people without degrees. I believe that they are suffering on the inside. And mind you, they have the good jobs. They have the good degrees. They make the money. They make the money, though. It ain't happy, though. It ain't happy, though. Got to be more careful. Just saying. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life is your choice. You make the call, your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I really do be appreciating y'all being around here. Y'all please remember go around to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. Pick yourself up some. Pick yourself up a little some. Because you're going to need some lights. They just might come on around there and cut your lights off even though you got the money to pay it. You don't want to be in the dog. I'm just trying to tell you something. Listen, man, I'm going to see y'all manana. Y'all have a good one. I hope that y'all enjoy it. I really, really do. And if you're new around here, make sure that you subscribe. Subscribe. Don't be afraid. Y'all have a good one.